Kelsey, tell us what's happening.
Me and my boyfriend met 2 years ago at a party. He was so attached to me. We've been inseparable ever since. We moved into a beautiful house. We had all these dreams of like getting married. I want kids. But now we've been living in this house for a year and it's still no ring, Steve. So how do I get the ring, Steve? That's why I'm here.
Ladies?
When you wait, until you're engaged with the date set and the deposit, yeah. Moving in with your person and exploring certain things that are new to you guys versus going through the trial run and you may never get there, no shade. But what if he decides that that's not what he wants?
What about when you guys talk about this? When you say, when are we getting married? What does he say to you?
Well, he's very...
Yeah, he right there. What you say? What
you say to her?
No, let's...
Because it could be two stories. She could be saying something and she could be hearing
That's
something
true.
different.
That's true.
What are you saying to her?
Well,
No, I don't. We don't.
I'm honest with you.
No, brother.
Tell us.
I tell her all the time, I'm enjoying the moment right now. We're building a bond together. I'm from LA. Of course, I don't have a lot of, great positive role models that are married in front of me. So
we're building a bond. I'm gonna stop you right there.
Go ahead.
Because you know right away if you want to marry somebody, especially at your age. You're not 20. You didn't just discover this relationship.
Right.
You've experienced life. I have a hard time when I hear men saying we're getting to know each other. We've been here for years. Well, how long does it take? When will you know? You know. And you know whether or not you want to do it right now or not.
Facts.
So
you know that.
I want to just point out, and in the moment process, as your girlfriend was talking about being unhappy, you were smiling. So I feel like that's an incongruence in this relationship, and you're withholding, and there's a deeper issue. It's not about whether he wants to get married or you do. There's something else happening here. When you're talking about feeling in pain and what you want, and your partner's smiling, that's a bigger issue. So, move out. Move out.
All right, she can fix this right now.
Right.
This is all you got to say. If you want me to continue the way this is, I need a ring and a date. If not, I am going back to where I come from, and when you want me, you come and get me. That's all it is.
My man, didn't I say that?
Are you willing to do that?
And hold up, and let me tell you this right here. I'm looking at them two right there.
Uh-huh.
This is the chick of his dream. This top of the line. This dude hit jackpot.
Yeah. Yes.
He know it.
You out-kicked your coverage, bro.
He can't do no better than this.
Yeah, you done out-kicked your coverage.
Oh, man.
He done out-kicked his coverage. That's what I'm talking about.
Out-kicked his coverage.
Okay.
The moment she put that down, I'm gonna tell you how I know, because Marjorie did it to me. I gave her a ring in December. She went home, told her mom about the ring and all that. January came, she said, so Steve, when are we getting married? Yeah. I told her, I said, baby, I just got out that divorce. Let me clean up a few more things, because there's some mess hanging out here. She said, we can clean it out together. I said, no, just let me get myself together. She took the ring off. She handed it to me.
Wow.
She said, I'll put this on when you let me put a date on it.
Big fact.
I took that ring, put that thing back on her hand. I said, when you want to get married? This was in January. She said, June 24th. Our ass was married 5 months later.
My girl.
She did it to me because she was the chick of my dream.
Yeah.
Tell me, man, the reason why you don't think it's a good time to get married.
Well, I definitely want to... I've been in prior relationships, of course, and, I haven't got married up to this point because normally, you get past the representative stage where, everything is like, lovey-dovey and everything, and then it becomes the actual person that you're talking to. I can't do no better, Steve. You're right. I love her. She's awesome.
But see, here's the problem. What you have in your right arm is the girl of your dreams. So the date ain't important for this guy because he got the girl. What you now have to understand, bruh, is now that you've got what's important to you, you now have to provide what's important to her.
This is my current husband, Tony, of 8 years. This is my ex-husband that I divorced in 2003, and we all lived together. Now, this is how it happened.
Oh, wait. What? What did you say?
We all live together. My two husbands.
Well, all right.
So this is not a sister wives, you
Right.
know,
No,
brother
no,
husband thing.
I'm confused.
So how this transpired was Vernon and I had a dog together. We co-parented a dog that we adored, Beau Blue. And when I married Vernon, I mean Tony.
That's a problem right there.
Oh, Vernon! When I married Tony,
Yes.
Vernon would come and walk the dog like several times a week and even walk our dog too, right? So before I knew it, we gave him a key, let him come and go as he wanted. We trusted him. We've always been friends. It was an amicable divorce. And then he was down on his luck, and so Tony was kind enough to allow him to move in and not rent a room. He stayed for a year for free.
Wow.
And so he was great at walking the dogs and taking care of the house and all that stuff. So then he moved out after a year of being rent-free, and he moved down the street, and he was in an unsavory place, and I was worried about him. So I said, Vernon, maybe you should come back until you find something better.
Okay.
So he came back. He's been there for 4.5 years, and our dog has now passed away in heaven.
Not 4.5.
4.5. Tell me, it seems like 10.
2014.
Anyway, so we asked him in August, Steve, if he would move out in November 1st, and it's driving me crazy more than it is my husband. I'm ready to pull my hair out. He's on my nerves. Imagine being married, living with your ex-husband.
No,
Divorced.
No, that wouldn't even happen.
No, we can't imagine.
No, at all.
Anyway, it's crazy, right? But he's a macho Latino, and he's a gentle giant. And he's not threatened at all by him, and he knows we are way over.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I haven't. Yeah. I showed up Sunday at her place back in 2012. And then Tony came in the room and said, stay here till you get your crap together. And he didn't charge me anything. So now, after about 10 3/4 months, I had to correct it. He said, it's time to go, Vern. You got to get out of here.
Right.
Okay? That's fine. You're right. So I got a place down the road, and the people I was living with were smoking meth and had rabbits in the living room. And then she said, we're going to invite you back. I said, heck yeah, I'll go back there to that environment.
It was all temporary. It was all based on
But
temporary.
she has mentioned about me, but he hasn't stepped up and said, I had this discussion with Tony, I don't listen to her, okay? Because we don't listen to each other, but we're all friends. So
You don't listen to her.
I don't listen
And
to
it's
her.
her house.
As far as us.
Okay.
Well, he doesn't either.
Y'all got to be kidding me.
Right?
This really just can't be real.
It is.
No, this can't possibly be real.
It is.
Tony want him out, you want him out,
Right.
and Vernon done said, I need to get out.
Right.
We all in agreement, but ain't nobody left yet. What I don't understand.
Get out. Tony,
Get him to leave, please.
disrespecting your wife right in front of
First of all,
you.
my wife will tell you one day, do you think we should have him go? And then the next day she goes, I can't stand him, he's got to leave. So she tells me different things all the time.
I just clowned her a little bit, but I want him to go. I want him to stay.
Look, I could kick him out tomorrow.
Do it.
but
Yes.
Yes.
Hey. What you're not gonna do is turn my nice show into Jerry Springer. You're gonna stop all that chanting right now.
Your compassion is misdirected. Your compassion for Vernon, I get that. But it's like with children. Vernon is acting a little bit like a little child.
Because they allow it.
I know. Okay, but you can't. It's gonna cost you and Tony.
Right.
I see.
It's gonna cost you and Tony.
Yeah.
How do we get him out?
Just get him out.
Don't pick a date. Pack his rags and put him outside of the door and
Right.
change the lock
Exactly.
and say bye, Felicia.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's all you gotta do.
He will do that.
You do it.
Tony.
You do it.
I could be a hard guy and do all that, but I don't want to do it that way.
This is the thing. I think what's going on is you're too comfortable. And Vernon, you're too comfortable, baby. You've got the best personality. I'm sitting here looking at you so fun. Heck, I know people that would date you. Call me. I can hook you up. You need to go. You need to go. You need to move out because
I
you're
know I do.
missing your life.
But Tony needs to be a man.
Oh.
Okay? Please, Tony, step up. Let me tell you, your wife has already confused your names like 3 or 4
Yeah, okay,
times
yeah.
already. That's not a good sign at all. You need to be a man, put your foot down, and be in control of your household.
I don't think that makes me a man or not. And believe me, I'm very much in control
you
of
know
my
what?
house.
On Monday, Vernon,
Uh-oh.
you come back on the show. I'm gonna let you play Harvey's Hundreds. You could win up to $1,000.
Yes!
We're gonna solve this problem.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on and sit back down, because
Vernon, you gotta go.
you come back, Vernon, play Harvey's Hundreds. Thank you, Tony, Deidre, and Vernon. Vernon, I'm gonna see you Monday, Vernon. Hey, you made it to the end of this video. I got a lot more that you're gonna enjoy, so just click to watch the next one. And make sure you subscribe to always know what's happening.